what's going on, my friend? Christopher Harold here. Christopher Harold here. Christopher Harold. Hey, in this video here, really quick, I'm going to give you a review of a book that I'm actually going through a second time right now. A phenomenal book. So if you are a man, and especially if you are a man of God, and you want to live a life of purity, if you're married or want to be married, you need to pay attention to this review. Okay, welcome back, my friend. Okay, here's the deal, my friend. This book here I'm about to share with you is absolutely phenomenal. Now, I don't mind being open and transparent with you guys, but if many of you are like me, many of you probably lived a lifestyle in the past that you did not walk with Christ. You know, maybe you had a promiscuous lifestyle, you know, different things like that. And me being prior military, and I was single, and to start I was on top of the world. I got caught up in a very, very promiscuous lifestyle. And one thing that you might not really notice, that if you decide to get married, and those of you who are married can understand this, you bring a lot of those tendencies and thoughts into your marriage, like baggage. Well, my friend, I got to a point where I had a lot of challenges, you know, with purity and, you know, with myself and dealing with lust, a lot of things like that, my friend. Very, very challenging, where it challenged my marriage. And a gentleman I got introduced to by the name of Ernie recommended this book for me. He's kind of turned to a friend of me now, and recommended this book to me, and it's transformed my thought process and my life. Now, the book here is called Eyes of Honor. There's a link beneath this video. You can click the link and get access to this book right now, and I highly recommend you do. Now, one thing this book opened up to me is that many of you might can relate to my story and some challenges that you have in your life as well. And a lot of times what happens is, say you go to your church or you go to a friend, and typically what most organizations like that do is that they put you in some type of counseling program, or kind of like a rehab program, kind of like, you know, and one thing this book opens up to you, it is totally contrary to that type of process. You know, a lot of those programs really don't transform you as a believer. And if you're a believer in Christ, those programs can be good, but they're not necessarily transformational. This book is transformational. Why? The number one thing that stuck out to me is that this book really focuses on, if you are a believer, on who you are in Christ. You see, our actions, right? Our actions don't determine who you are. Your identity does. But most of these clinics, most of secular counselors, a lot of even Christian counselors operate from a secular mindset, a secular perspective, and not necessarily a biblical mindset. And they really do bring fundamentals and principles from their secular background and kind of enforce it on believers. And don't take a lot of biblical principles, but things that are used in a secular realm that don't necessarily transform your lives. Because see, this book really showed me that who I am in Christ is everything. It told me that my actions are not my identity. When the secular mindset would tell you that, no, you are an addict, you are a sinner, you are this and you are that. They tell you that you are your actions. This book really broke down who I am in Christ, my identity. And it made me go and challenge a lot of other doctrines out there to really come and even question the teachings. Because most don't teach biblical principles, most teach theory or a lot of secular knowledge. And so it allowed me to realize that, you know, he breaks down his story, but it allowed me to realize that I am valuable, that I am powerful, you know, that I am the righteousness of God in Christ. I mean, I'm kind of going these chapters for you. It breaks down truly on how, you know, you are crucified in Christ and what that means. That, you know, that we don't have to sin. See, a lot of churches still subtly tell folks that, you know what, you're going to still sin and ask God for forgiveness. So in a way, they kind of giving you a pass to sin. This book will show you that your sin is a choice, especially if you're a believer, that You're not a sinner, you're a saint. See, the Bible doesn't call saints sinners. You understand what I'm saying? The Bible calls you the Hagios, the holy ones. And so it makes you realize who you are and your identity. Because see, you are not your actions. You understand what I'm saying? You are not your actions. So you can't be labeled as your action. This book breaks down that, see, your identity comes from Christ. Comes from the way God sees you. And until you begin to see yourself the same way God sees you, you're always going to continue to struggle. You're going to have challenges with sin. You're going to have challenges in a lot of different areas of your life, dealing with lust and pornography and this immorality, a lot of areas, right? Because you don't see yourself the way God sees you if you are a believer in Christ. It breaks that down. I mean, it breaks down how to view women. How to view women. See, this is huge. How should you view women? Are they hoes? Are they tramps? Are they sluts? Are they just piece of meats? How should you view them as a man of God? It breaks that down. I mean, it breaks down, you know, what the woman needs, what your wife needs, you know, that her value, your value, because if you don't value you, you can't value others. It deals with shame, because shame, trust me, my friend, shame will try to destroy you. It deals with how to deal with temptation. What is temptation? How does the Bible truly speak about temptation? I mean, phenomenal book. The law. What does the law say? The devil. You know, what role does the devil truly have in dealing with temptation, dealing with the struggles? What role does he have? Who is he? I mean, my friend, what does being a new creation truly mean? And that, are you dead to sin, or are you still alive to sin? You know, what did the crucifixion, what did Christ going to the cross actually do for you? You know, and how should you walk in that today, 2,000 years later? It breaks it down, my friend. Phenomenal read. Look, again, there's a link beneath this video. Go get it right now. Author name is Jonathan Welton. Phenomenal book, my friend. Transforming book. I highly recommend you get it right now. I mean, you could be a wife right now, or a single lady. Go buy this for your boyfriend. Go buy this for your husband. But I highly recommend you get this book. Implement the information in here, my friend. It's phenomenal. It's transformed me, and I'm going through it a second time. Great book. So again, my friend, there's a link beneath this video. Go buy the book right now, my friend, and share it with others, my friend. I'll send them back here to get a real review, but I promise you, it will transform who you are right now. It will do that. It will make you see things totally different right now today, my friend. Very powerful book, very powerful book. I highly recommend you go get it right now. You can get it right now just by clicking the link beneath this video right now, my friend. That's my review. Phenomenal read. I'm going through it the second time right now, my friend. It's transforming. I promise you that. It is transforming. All right. Thank you for watching this. God bless. And click the link beneath this video and order your book right now. Peace. God bless.